For many people, the name Great Pacific Garbage Patch conjures up an idea of a massive island of trash floating in the middle of the ocean. Consequently, it is easy to assume that this massive heap of trash consists only of water bottles, thrown out bags, and washed up fishing lines and other discarded items. While these items are commonly found in the ocean, the Great Pacific Garbage Patch is actually in greater danger due to the items that are invisible to the naked eye. So you might ask, what exactly are these items that I am referring to? I'm talking about microplastics, tiny pieces of plastic around 0.3 to 5 millimeters in diameter, which are responsible for making up the majority of the garbage patches. Before I continue explaining the immense problems created by these tiny plastics, let's take a minute and backtrack to when the Great Pacific Garbage Patch was discovered and how exactly it is formed. Pacific Garbage Patch is a collection of marine debris, or litter that ends up in oceans, seas, and other large bodies of water that is located in the North Pacific Ocean. Discovered in 1997 by Charles J. Moore, the Great Pacific Garbage Patch lies in a high-pressure area between the U.S. states of Hawaii and California. Because the garbage patch rests in a high-pressure area, the area is extremely susceptible to wind, which in turn creates ocean gyres. An ocean gyre is a circular current formed by the Earth's wind patterns and the forces created by the rotation of the planet. The center of the gyre, which tends to be very calm and stable, is juxtaposed with the outer skirts of the gyre, which move in a circular motion and draw in debris. Debris eventually makes its way into the center of the gyre, where it becomes trapped and accumulates. Because of the circular motion of the gyre and the gyre's stable center, it becomes extremely challenging for anything to escape. Trash of all kinds can get into the ocean, ranging from items like glass bottles to medical waste. However, the majority of marine debris is plastic. Scientists have collected up to 750,000 bits of plastic in a single square kilometer, or 1.9 million bits per square mile in the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. Estimates of the size of the garbage patch vary greatly and have been predicted to range from 270,000 square miles, approximately the size of Texas, up to 5,800,000, which is about 1.5 times the size of the United States and 8.1% of the size of the Pacific Ocean. With so much of the ocean in danger due to the garbage patch, it is crucial to examine the long-lasting effects of the patch on wildlife and determine ways to go about improving this issue. The garbage patch greatly affects marine wildlife, especially endangering loggerhead sea turtles, marine mammals and birds, and algae and plankton communities. Loggerhead turtles often mistake plastic bags for jellyfish, while albatrosses tend to become strangled by the plastic and often mistakenly consume plastic. Debris can also disturb marine food webs. When trash accumulates on the surface of the ocean, it blocks sunlight from reaching plankton and algae, which need the sunlight so that they can produce nutrients. When algae and plankton are at risk, the entire food web becomes susceptible to change. So how can we go about cleaning up this mess? One of the major problems of the Great Pacific Garbage Patch is that because it is so far from North American and Asian coastlines, and from any country's coastline, no one wants to take responsibility or provide the resources necessary to clean it up. Although there are international organizations and foundations dedicated to increasing environmental awareness of the patch, like the Algalita Marine Research Foundation and Greenpeace, if the garbage patch is to be cleaned up, there needs to be more than just a few organizations fighting for improvement. Many countries need to band together to fight this mess. With the garbage patch putting so much at risk, it is time we all step up and take action. First and foremost, it must be emphasized that humans reduce the amount they are currently consuming. Further, people must make responsible decisions, like being conscientious about from whom they are consuming and what they are consuming. Searching for an alternative, more eco-friendly material that is not as harmful as plastic is crucial for the future of our oceans. Additionally, the proper disposal of waste is something that must be better managed. With an estimated 80% of the plastics in the garbage patch coming from land-based sources like river and sewer systems, and the other 20% from ship and ocean sources like cruise ships and fishing vessels, it is evident that countries and businesses must crack down on their waste disposal regulations and laws. In terms of taking action now, it is also vital that companies feel pressured to use environmentally safe packaging and processing. It is vital that the Great Pacific Garbage Patch be cleaned up and that laws around waste disposal are intensified. With the oceans at risk, it is in our hands to step up and make a choice so that the diversity and abundance of marine life can continue to thrive and so that clean oceans may be enjoyed in future years.